I don't know if that's the right way or not. Just let me know if you can see it right. This is what I was hoping for, some of this.
Absolutely.
Can you take your bottle back?
I have these little black and white birds.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
ducks,
they're.
but they're not ducks.
Oh, that was interesting. It had a spiral that went up, little staircase. I think they're loons, but I don't know. They're probably in the duck family. Duck, rabbit, duck, duck season, rabbit season.
There's a boat out there, way out there.
Sorry. It's hard to do this because I have the plug in the phone.
A lot of waterfowl.
Yep.
Nice.
You don't have any gum?
I have got.
I got hard tummy. Nope. I just had a bag fall on my head. She was helping me. I'm going to rig a way to keep those up with the. I wish there was a hook on the side, maybe with the net and the bungee cord. Steve, if you can hear me, would you tell me if this camera is turned the right way? I can see you're watching. In the comments.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Tina's watching it, so it's right. Okay, good. So that's Everett back over there. And we head along the coast till we get to Seattle, I think. We'll find out. I think the Coast Starlight. Well, obviously it doesn't run here because we have to go down there to get it. Big cranes for trains. That's cool. Big stuff up, put them on those trains. A lot of coppers.
What this ship is.
Big ship. It's a ferry. That might have been what we were going to ride on if we had chose to rent a car instead of going on a train. I feel smart to get the train instead of the car. What?
Well, especially because cars are hard to come by.
Yep. Sorry.
Nice little park.
Mm-hmm.
Swings and pavilions and beautiful scenery.
Very pretty.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's pretty.
Tina gets to see what's coming first.
You can trade spots.
No, it's fine. You're right.
Wow, point around her.
Yeah. Avant-garde. I'm looking down to see if I can see any fish.
Mm-hmm.
See the rocks going by.
Wonder if we'll see any seals.
I don't know. It'd be neat to see a whale or something.
Oh, that would be cool. Remember that whale watching cruise?
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
I should have got the blue tape, and I could tape this thing up to the window. I'm going to do that next time so it doesn't fall. Hey, Tim, I see you just signed on. We're going from Everett, Washington down now. The train turns when you get to Everett, and we go along the bay until we get to Seattle. So that's where we came from, back up that way. We're headed, obviously, this way. But,
Imagine
oh,
living right here.
wow, wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, I bet that's expensive. Oh, there was a guy on that roof. So then tomorrow we'll get on the Coast Starlight, which sounds like it would do this, but part of the way it does, part of the way we're in the mountains. Oh, it is amazing. I enjoyed it. Tim says it looks amazing. I can see your comments as we go. Keep in mind, Tim, that if you get an Amtrak Guest Rewards MasterCard, you can charge things like groceries that you're going to need anyway. Just keep it paid off. And we're doing this trip for free because we earned points getting our roof repaired. And so all our food's included, all our transportation's included, our room is included. And literally the only thing we're paying for on this whole trip is an extra drink at night because they give you one drink with your meal. We bought a couple bottles of wine. I got these little bottles, bottlets, half a bottle. And, those are like $15 for half a bottle of wine. It's a bottle, but it's a half a bottle size. I can't complain though. We're not paying for hardly anything. There's some mountains over there. Can you see the mountains? I'll zoom in. Let's see. See the mountains there now? It's all snow capped. Go back out. Wide angle. I just have this phone sitting on this emergency exit thing, but I had the phone plugged in, so I have to put it right on the edge there and then hold it with my finger. But this could be you. If you're watching this, you could get points like we did. We got $15,000 for an insurance check for our roof being damaged. We used the money from the insurance company to pay for the roof, but we did it by putting the money in a bank and then paying $3,000 on our card and then making a payment $3,000 on the card. Pay it off each time. Oh man, this boat's cool. Old derelict bargee boat. It's been here for a while, but we charge $3,000 and pay it off, and the next week do it again. So let's see here, Tim. I'm going to see if you want to add yourself to the bottom of my screen. No one will see you but me. Maybe Tina. Hey man, you look really official. Are you at work?
Yeah.
Don't let me get you in trouble. Get back to work, you slacker. How you doing?
Hey,
Can you?
know,
I don't think.
I thought it looked entertaining. I wanted to join for a minute.
Yeah. You can't see me, can you? Or you just see the video, or am I at the bottom?
Oh, I see this the scenery, which is
Oh
beautiful.
yeah. Don't get in trouble, man. Jobs are precious. But just wanted to see your face for a minute.
Good
Nice
talking
seeing
to
you.
you.
All right.
All right.
Talk to you later.
All right.
Hey, Hook. Give me a shout out sometime.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're a little bit less than 5 minutes away from our next station
Absolutely.
stop of Edmonds. If Edmonds is your stop, this is an excellent time to gather your personal
Talk to
belongings.
you soon, Mr. Wyman.
Coming up next.
All right. See you, man. He has his hard hat on and stuff. And it smells.
Brady did his speech thing this morning.
Oh.
He said
Cell
it went
block.
real well.
Sailboat in the dinghy. There's a nice view of the little coastline community we just went past. If you look out your window to your right, Tina. It's funny that he's watching it work. It's like, hey, you got a hard hat on, man. You give me a Kleenex. You got some coffee over here or something. It's hard to video through. Hi, Mark. Hi, Wayne. We're just now going down from Everett to Seattle. Got about 45 minutes, an hour left of this trip. That was a torn up looking dock back there. So Everett's back up that way. Seattle is down this way. And we're in our roomette right now because there is no observation car anymore. When you're coming on this train and you get to Spokane, they split it. Half of the train goes to Portland and half goes to Seattle. And apparently last night, at least the Portland part got to keep the sightseeing car and we did not. They hook a new engine to that part and off they go and we go our way. Pretty view back to the right again, Tina. If you guys haven't seen the room before, this is what the room looks like. There's a seat there with Tina, a seat here with me, and the scenery's out here. It's not big, but it's adequate. There's a little folding bed up there that I sleep in. You gotta go up some steps. The chairs down below make into a bed. You have a train car attendant that'll make your bed when you push a button. You come back and you have a bed or two.
Those are some pretty tall mountains over there.
Yeah.
Hey, coming down. Hey, coming down.
The train car attendant is busy undoing all the beds. He's responsible for, I think, 42 beds that he has to get unmade before we get to Seattle.
Fresh sheets and everything.
Trash is all going out. He's working like a crazy man. I think I'd read before that some people bring some window cleaner with them and a long pole. Thinking about doing that sometime because the windows do get dirty as you go across the entire country.
You can only clean the inside, though.
Well, the guy had a squirt bottle that would squirt real high, and then he had some sort of a, I don't know if he had a telescoping stick.
Yeah, I don't think I'm carrying
Not,
much.
not a lot of room on these cars, so you got to kind of limit what you bring. You spend a lot of your time rearranging stuff so you can sit down and lay in the bed or whatever. So we got a pile of little luggage right here. Small stuff is all that fits. You can put some luggage downstairs, but we have that bag. Oh, that's a nice little park. Oh, another ferry terminal. Drive your car out and go on a trip. We were going to do that. But then I looked at the price of gas out here. It's like $6 a gallon.
I don't know if it's that much now, but it was.
It was when I looked. And we little Midwesterners, that seemed like a lot for us. That seems like an expensive place to be a senior, right on the water. So instead, we decided to take the Coast Starlight and go down. Our trip out here, all the way from Chicago, then on this one, Empire Builder up on the north, then down Coast Starlight, and then back on the Zephyr, California Zephyr, was paid for by having points by using our Amtrak guest reward card. If any of you guys, Mark, Wayne, whoever, if you ever want to ride this train, it's probably best to catch the Empire Builder out west and take it east. That way you go through the mountains in the daytime. If you come from our way, you go through the mountains at night. That is, if the train's on time. Sometimes they're not. This one is. Actually, we're a little early, which is odd. That almost never happens. We're stopped for some reason. Was this a scheduled stop, Tina? I didn't hear him say it was a stop.
No, I don't think so.
I'll show you some stuff about the room while we're sitting here. So this controls the light. This way is white. If you turn it middle, it's off. That way the light turns blue for nighttime. That one only works on white. I don't know if the bulb is worked out. You push this button and they'll come and fix your bed. This one's the volume for the intercom in your room. This one says music. I don't think so. I never heard music. This is a little light. The closet is itsy bitsy teeny tiny. It's the closet. It fits 2 jackets, kind of. And you can put some shoes down there. You can take, there's a little tiny trash can. And you can fit one suitcase underneath here if it's really little, which is why we have little teensy suitcases. When this is a bed, that's almost impossible to get to, but you can put something there that you don't need till tomorrow when you get up. I hang stuff I need from the top bunk there so I can get a drink of water, or if I need some medicine or Kleenex, there's something in there. They give you a blanket and a pillow and sheets. We bring extra blankets because sometimes, like going through the mountains, it can get pretty cold. There's only one outlet that's behind Tina, and we bring a little cube to plug into that so we can get some more. There's some stuff there for controlling the air conditioning, cooler, warmer. That light isn't working, but you'd push that button and the light would work. We bring an extension cord to plug into that little simplex outlet, and then you can plug in some stuff over here to get for the person who's sitting on my side. This is a little table, and so if you're sitting here, we always have stuff stuck everywhere. So pardon for a second, but this folds up, comes out. Then it's almost impossible to get up and down, but if you're sitting here, you want to play a game of chess, you can put your chess pieces there and have them slide all off, because they aren't going to stick, and I don't think it's magnetic. But you can, get your food and bring it back here and stuff. Yeah, you could probably do checkers. And it's instructions on how to work the table and the other stuff. We bring our toothpaste, and our toothbrushes will actually fit in little holders back here so you know where they're at. So that's kind of nice. I found some trash. You can get alcohol on the train and food. They don't let you smoke. And doesn't matter if you're in a state that marijuana is legal. If you smoke it on the train and they catch you, they will stop the train and escort you off. I don't want to say throw you off, but they will go to the next place where there's a road and call the sheriff. And the sheriff will meet you there, and your train trip will be over. And sometimes you will be taken away in handcuffs. Hi, Elaine. Elaine's just now joining. We're on the coast. Everett, Washington's back that way. Seattle is that way. We have about maybe an hour left. What time is it now, Tina?
It is 10:47.
So
We got about 40 minutes.
if you're watching from home, we came up this railroad here. That's called the Empire Builder. It splits there. Some people go this way, us. Some people went that way, not us. Now we're right along here, and we're going down to there. We're starting to move again. So I'll show you what's going on. We're a little further from the water now than we were a second ago. I hope we go back. You can chat with me if you have a question. You can just put it in the comments. Very pretty, Tina. Look out.
It is very pretty.
We were driving the other day, and I looked over, and Tina was looking at her phone instead of outside, and she was watching the live stream from 2 feet away. So pretty marina. I'll leave this on permanently when I get done. I was doing some in the
Right by
mountains.
the water again.
Yeah, I was doing some in the mountains earlier, and it didn't save it. It got to a place where there was no internet, and I was going to let it fill it back in, but it dumped it. So from now on, if it goes and loses signal, I'm just going to hit finish so I can publish it. If I lost that section of the mountains. The good news is we got a lot of mountains between here and home. So I've also taken some video on this little video recorder, and I'll upload those later for areas where we have no internet signal. And a lot of people have said they are enjoying looking at this, so I'll keep doing it. I have several people that have told me that they would like it if I would keep doing it so they could watch. Pardon me. There's mountains over there, and then there are clouds. If you can see them, I think you can. This is a nice part of the run. I think this might be this day from when we got up to now has been the nicest part of the whole trip. Look at that. A lot of seashells on that beach.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very pleasant day so far.
Kind of gray sand. I think it was somebody's t-shirt on that log back there.
There's a seal.
I didn't see it.
Oh, I'm going to keep watching.
Was he on the rocks?
No, he was in the water.
Oh. We're playing Spot the Wildlife. So far on this trip, we've seen a lot of bald eagles, a whole bunch of grouse, some pheasants, quite a few. Look at treehouse. A lot of deer, a lot of antelope. I mean, a whole lot of deer. And a fox, some snow. I guess they were snowshoe rabbits or hares. They were white ones, and they were running up the little mountains in Montana. The train scared them. A lot of pheasants.
Our stop is next, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. Let me look and see. That's not the right map. This might freeze for a minute. I've got to use my phone to look at something about the stops.
I saw one.
Our stop is next, so we're gonna film for a few more minutes. Yeah, we're right on the water, Elaine. Right on the coast. I'll put in the comments later when I put on it's from something called Teledocs. It tracks the trains, and we're in train 7. Oh yeah, I see his little head. Was a seal out there?
Oh, that's a ball.
Those are balls. That's not a
The
seal.
other one was a seal, though, because I saw it moving.
Oh, okay. So there's the shore. We're literally right on a set of train tracks going down the shore, baby. Part of the trip when we're in the mountains, there's no ability to live stream like this because there's no internet signals. So I'll record some of that with the handheld. I won't do the whole thing because it's like 48 hours is not even close to how long it is. But I'll do little segments. And we've ridden the Zephyr enough to know which parts we really like. So I'll make sure I get Rose Canyon. I'll make sure I get the part where we're going through Colorado Rockies. You're going to definitely want to watch when we're going through Grand Junction. But I'll put on here, I'll try and schedule when we're going to be there. So if you watch, I'll schedule the next section of the trip when I'll broadcast so you can watch when we'll be there. If we're on time, at least then you'll have some idea of where we'll be and when. And if it's interesting to you, just pop on then. And as long as we're on schedule, you'll know. But Rose Canyon is phenomenal. This is really pretty too, though. I'm really enjoying this part of the trip. There's a seal.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd he go?
He went under.
Oh, he went down.
Yeah, he dove.
I saw him though.
I saw him too, but you couldn't get a picture.
It's hard to, I'm zoomed out so you can see everything. If I see a seal, I'll try and focus on him, but we're moving right along. We went up to 98 miles an hour yesterday. We averaged about 65 even with the stops. They move pretty briskly at times. There was a little seal right there. I saw his little nose poking up. They're cute.
They are cute.
Unless you're a fish. Then they're not cute at all. But if you're a big fish, they're delicious. Mm-mm-mm. My name is Sharky Sharks.
It would be awesome to see a whale.
Yeah, keep my eyes peeled for a whale. It's an island coming up over there. I think it's an island. It might be part of this part.
Oh, that's pretty.
They made an announcement earlier where they were telling us, you know, they're going to come through and get the trash pretty soon. And if it's ours, it's ours. How to know if it's trash is if it's not ours, it's trash. If we don't know what it is, it's trash.
If we don't want it, it's
If
trash.
we don't want it, it's trash. And then he said, and remember, tell your friends about this. And friends don't let friends take planes. Our train car attendant has been good. His name is Raj. It's really funny. He's walking around singing all day and night. They work 4 days on, and then they get 4 days off if everything goes to plan. Seeing a lot of seaweed or something underneath. If you have a question, if you type it on here, or you want me to tell you something or look at something, I'm looking at what you're saying every now and then. I'm mostly looking out the window, though, truthfully. I mean, I like you guys and all, but not that much. I'm going to look out the window mostly. Don't want to hurt your feelings.
Sure is pretty.
Yeah, I imagine a house up there would be a pretty penny.
I imagine. I'm really glad we're on this side of the train.
Yeah. Come on in. Yeah, get the girlfriend here.
All right, trash and pillowcases, please. Oh, pillowcases are up there.
You can lower it down, we'll duck. Enrico, we are going on the west coast from Everett, Washington to Seattle right now. Enrico is watching from Italy. Oh, that's pretty bad now.
Sure is.
That's where we came from. Where we're going to.
What's your favorite part of the trip? The part where you go
Part
home.
when you go home.
Ain't nothing at home but home. There's no sense in going there. What's your favorite scenery, though? I don't have no favorites. Oh, you like it all. I didn't see it a whole lot, but it's all blue to me. That's a shame.
Yep.
I have a favorite. Something's right there.
So for the rest of the day, once we get off the train, I will not be broadcasting live because everybody's seen that wants to what San Francisco is like. Seattle today.
If you haven't,
Watch something else on TV or watch Frasier. But when we leave tomorrow on the Coast Starlight, it'll probably be a little bit like this, I'd imagine, plus some more mountains. So it'll be like what you saw today. This train is the Empire Builder. This train line. The Coast Starlight goes from Seattle, I think, to LA. We're only going to San Francisco. Somebody was waving at us. And then spend the night there, and then the next day
Park.
we'll get on the California Zephyr. It's a very nice park, man.
Yeah, it is.
Right on the beach. On the beach. It's on the beach. If you do come on one of these trains, make sure you bring a 6-foot extension cord and a 3-prong plug. If you only have something that's 2 prongs, a lot of times they won't work in the simplex outlet because they're kind of worn out. If you have a 3-prong plug that you can plug 3 things into, at least it'll hold, and then you can plug your 2-prong extension cord into it.
Look at all those boats.
Nice.
My goodness.
All those people paying for them boats to stay there. A lot of boats. Ew, it's a whole lot of boats. Ew. You need boatage. Baby, they got boatage. So boats. 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 More boats. That's like one of the biggest marinas I've ever seen in my life. Wowzers.
They got the water.
They got the water, baby. All these trains, an awful lot of them originate in Chicago. From Chicago, it's the hub. They were going to put it in St. Louis, but because of the Civil War and because of Eads, there was a guy named Eads that there's a bridge named after in St. Louis, and he designed Eads Bridge. And it has railroad on the bottom and car traffic on the top. Was the first bridge to use steel pipe across the Mississippi. And Eads did not want the railroad there, the center. He wanted it to be steam boats because he was a steamboat captain. And kind of pressured the city not to have the steamboats there, or the railroad. So the railroad went to, well, that's beautiful, went to Chicago. But in Chicago, you can get a train to go to LA. You can get a train to go to Seattle or Portland. You can get a train to go to San Francisco. The LA train is the either the Texas Eagle, which goes south, or the California Zephyr. No, LA is the Southwest Chief. You can also catch the Southwest Chief in St. Louis at Kirkwood. If you're watching from St. Louis. If you want to go to LA, that's Southwest Chief or Texas Eagle. If you want to go to San Francisco or Emeryville, you take the California Zephyr.
I love all the ferns.
Yeah, a lot of nice ferns here. It's very pretty.
Very lush.
Yeah, you can tell it rains here a lot. Trains are interesting because you never know who you're going to meet. We had breakfast with a physician from an intensive care, and we had lunch the other day with an oil worker. Oh, that was an interesting. I don't know what it said. I'll have to pause it and zoom in on it. It was pretty good art under the bridge.
There's the homeless.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
was like a little cartoon face, like a woman talking with a little speech bubble in front of her. I'm not sure what she said, though.
There are quite a few homeless
Mm-hmm.
all around here.
Well, I think I'm going to finish up and pack up so I can get off the train when we get there. Next stop, Seattle. Bye, everybody.